Since most places where we live are not completely safe for cats to freely roam around, there has been increased interest in the idea of leash training cats. But in general, to train cats to do anything is not common practice, and getting them to do something as dog-like walk on a leash often seems impossible. We will try to explain what we did and how we learned our cat to wear a harness, and maybe you can use the same practice to train yours. Before I continue, I just want to say that everything in this video is our personal experience, and it may not be suitable for your cat, and you should always ask your vet for advice for any concerns. Before starting this training, arm yourself with a lot of patience, because not every cat is going to take easily to harness and leash training. For many, cats take several weeks or even months to get used to being on a harness, and whether or not you're successful with leash training often depends on how consistent and patient you are with the training. It's usually easier to start with training while your cat is still a kitten, but it doesn't mean that older cats can't be trained. And please keep in mind that not all cats will ever accept harness, so never force your cat and make her miserable and upset. So let us start with step-by-step guide that will walk you through the basics. Step 1. Familiarization. Before putting a harness on your cat for the first time, give her to smell the harness and to know it's nothing to be afraid of. Let your cat play with it for a while. As you could already see, treats and toys will be your best help. This is our recording from step 2, because at the beginning I didn't want to record. But then I decided that it might be helpful for others to record the whole process and help them if they decide to do this training. Please note that one step doesn't mean one day, as some steps will take you several days, depending how comfortable your cat is with the objective of that step. Step 2. Put the harness on. After familiarization with the harness, it's time to put it on, and you should know that you can accept a struggle. Also expect that your cat will flop down on her side and at first will not move at all after you put harness on her. That's all normal. For this part, treats and toys comes in handy, so once the harness is on, reward your cat with her favorite treat or two and play with her. Wait a couple of minutes and then take the harness off. You're done for the day. How long you will keep harness on in this step depends on how your cat behaves and how comfortable or uncomfortable she is with the harness. For the next few days, you can keep the harness on a little longer each time. Goal is to make your cat comfortable to play and eat with harness. Step 3. Attach the leash. This step is still a problem for us as our cat tries to run away from it, so we skip it and continue to get her comfortable with the harness on. But I will explain you what is point of this, and next to steps. After your cat is comfortable with the harness, attach the leash to the harness, but don't hold on to it. Let your cat walk around and drag the leash behind, because we want that she doesn't seem bothered with leash anymore. As always, you can reward her with some treats. Step 4. Get your cat used to leash tension. Start following your cat around while you hold the leash. Don't try to guide her, but rather let her explore while you are holding the leash. Later, when she's comfortable enough, you can try directing her a bit by placing the treat on the floor in the direction you want her to go. Step 5. Go outside. Put on the harness and attach the leash, and at first let the cat lead you while freely roam around the house. This is practically the last step, and she will probably be ready to accompany you for a walk after a few adventures around the house. So as you can see, key is to make cat comfortable with the leash, and that is accomplished through the play and treats. And even though we stuck on step 2, we don't want to push her too much. She will accept leash when she wants to, and even if she never accepts it, I will be okay with that, because some cats simply cannot get used to it, and you should not force the cat to wear the harness and walk on a leash. For the end, I want to say that I know that many people are concerned about how safe harnesses are for cats. Well, in general, they are safe, as long as you follow some safety tips. 1. Choose a harness that is the appropriate size for your cat. That should be a cat harness. not a small dog harness. 2. Adjust the straps so that the harness fits comfortably on your cat with space for 1 to 2 fingers between the harness and cat body. 3. Always attach the leash to the harness, not a cat collar if your cat has one. 4. Be sure to always supervise your cat when they're wearing the harness. 5. Use the harness just for walks. It should never be left on your cat 24/7. And as always, if you have any doubts, talk to your vet. They are the only professionals who can help you in the right way. Thanks for watching, and feel free to like and subscribe if you find our video interesting.